Brought to you by the Asian Business Institute and Resource Center. Funding for Specialty Eats was made possible by a grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture Agricultural Marketing Service. Its contents are solely the responsibility of the authors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the USDA.
Galangal. Galangal is a tropical rhizome belonging to the ginger family. It's widely used in Southeast Asian cuisines and traditional medicine. Known for its pungent aroma and sharp citrusy flavor, galangal is a staple ingredient in Thai, Indonesian, and Malaysian dishes. Though often compared to ginger, it has a firmer texture and a more peppery medicinal taste. Beyond the kitchen, galangal has long been valued in herbal remedies for its anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. An interesting fact about galangal is that it's often called Thai ginger, but it's actually a different root entirely. Hello everyone, welcome back to ABIRC Specialty Eats. Today the produce that we will be working with is galangal. And we also have Chef Vilay here in the house with us, in which he will be cooking up a delicious dish for us today using galangal.
All this stuff is like I learned from my mom. It's really good tradition. All this for my mom. Like the galangal is it's not easy to grow. Mm-hmm. It's really hard because when the winter time come, when we got the snow, ice, whatever, then it's gonna be die. Mm-hmm. So normally people grow this. They have to have a greenhouse. They have to have a place that protect from the ice and from the snow.
Many people have been confused between galangal and ginger. Like, how does galangal taste?
Okay, this one is like most. We have to use this instead the ginger. Because ginger is like you can use like maybe a deep fry or fried thing, stir fry. We use this. But when you cook with the soup, we can, most of the soup we have to use this. Mm-hmm. So we can use these two together. Mm-hmm. But it depends on what food, what kind of food you make, or what kind ingredient, or what kind of meat you're gonna use.
So what kind of aromatics do we have here on this plate? Can you share with us?
Okay. We have capillary,
galangal,
garlic, red onion, red pepper, green, and ginger. Okay, we have single, onion, serrano, dill, olive oil, fish sauce, paste, and chicken boil.
Here on the other side for the dish that we'll be cooking today, we have chicken, rice patty herbs, Thai basil, Thai eggplant, opal, and chili leaves. And Chef Vilay, let's go ahead and get started with the dish.
Okay.
So now that we got the oil in, do we wait a few minutes?
Yeah, I think it's warming up. So after that, we're gonna put what we did on this paste, and we're gonna throw it in. Okay. So now it's really warm. Okay. So now, I think after it's light brown, we're gonna put the chicken. Okay.
I smell all the aromatics, very strong, but also smells very good. Okay, and then how well do we want this? Do we want it very cooked?
This one have to be cooked first. Yeah.
Okay. For galangal, how do you usually cut it? Do you usually just mince it, or is there a specific way to cut it?
It's on the dirt, right? It's on the ground, so we have to really clean it, like brush it out. You just brush everything out, and you peel it out. Normally you peel this out.
Oh, okay.
Peel all this out, slide it as thin as you can. Then you just blend it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But normally, a lot of people when they make soup, they can slide it, a thin slide, then you can throw it in. The same thing as ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed the galangal, the skin is peeled and the ginger's not. Is the galangal skin not edible?
It depends on the cook. Some of them they peel it out, some of them they don't. The same thing as this. But normally, you know how this grow up with the dirt, with the mud, with the sand, right? Then we have to peel it out. It's more cleaner.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Normally, You have to you can taste it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because before you can add fish sauce, you have to taste the flavor a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add it on a little bit. Chicken ball.
Chicken bouillon.
Yeah.
And then after, since you added the fish sauce in, do we just let it simmer until?
Yeah, you have to let it like you add after you add the fish sauce on it. You're gonna stir a little bit more.
Yes.
Then you're gonna taste it more. You're gonna taste it a second time. If it's good enough, you think, oh, it's good. It's good taste.
Okay, I smell the difference after adding the fish oil,
Yeah.
the fish saucing in.
So now you add the water on.
Okay. And then how much water do we add in?
You look in all the ingredients you have, all the veggie you have. So you need the water to soak all this stuff.
Okay.
So you add maybe half of the part, or maybe less than the half.
Okay.
Then before you can add all the veggie on it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much.
Okay, and then we let this simmer for about like a few minutes, or how long do we simmer it for?
After you add the water on, you have to let it boil back again. So make sure it's like, everything's in there, it's all good. Okay, now after we add the water on, we're gonna put the lid cover. So make it boil faster and make it more steam out from the all ingredient. So now before I put all the veggie back in, I have to taste it. This is gonna be the final taste. Because after you add the water on, it's gonna be different taste. No, so now it's the final taste. I have to taste a little bit more. I think it's good enough.
Okay.
So now we're gonna put the Thai eggplant. Single.
Okay. So you let it boil, and then you just start adding all the veggies
Yes.
to let it simmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one.
Okay, the rice patty leaves.
Right pan leaf. Yeah.
The rice patty herbs.
And the pepper leaf.
Chili leaves. Okay.
This not all what my mom told me, but this I think is probably pretty much for us. So.
Okay. And then once you put all of this in, then what's the next step that we do?
So now we can put the lid back again to make it boil. So make sure all this like cook. Then before we put onion, santo, and dill, that's the final.
Okay.
A lot of herb we eat.
And is this like paired best with like sticky rice, white rice?
I prefer this kind of dish is steamed rice better.
Steamed rice better?
Because we use a spoon and fork with this stuff. Yeah, the sticky rice, I think most of the sticky rice, you have to, like, 90% on the sticky rice you have to eat by hand. So like food, you have to touch the food. But this one, you can use a spoon. So I think, I believe it's steamed rice can be more comfortable with eat with the stew.
Okay.
Yeah, with the steamed rice. Put the soup on the side and you can eat little by little. Yeah, like that. Things almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's cooking now.
Okay.
You can put this in.
And the cilantro.
Cilantro.
Okay.
Dean on it.
And the final touches.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is this dish something that you guys eat on a daily, or is this something that you only eat once in a while?
It depends on between your family, what's the dish they want to eat.
Oh.
You know, because if they normally we can do this like once a while, maybe once a week, because a lot of herb, a lot of things. Because normally we just like deep fry this, cook this, and fry that, and just eat. You know, because only two of us at home. Yeah. I think, and this one's done completely.
Okay. Nice, and then we can turn it off.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so now that we are done with the dish, let's go ahead and put in a bowl and taste test. Oh wow, the presentation looks very nice. All the herbs on top. We're done now with the dish, and let's go ahead and dive into the dish and taste it.
Okay. How it tastes?
Yeah, it tastes very good. I think it has a good amount of like saltiness, and the aromatics make it very it tastes like a lot of herbs. You can taste all the galangal, the ginger, the cilantro, green onion, Thai basil, everything that was put in there. So this dish is very good and is very hearty as well. Thank you for being here with us today and sharing your home-cooked traditional meal with us. It was delicious. And on behalf of ABIRC and Specialty Eats, happy eating.